paper on Dushyant Kumar in front of Mr. Alok Tyagiji himself. Yeah. My name is Divya Muhur. I'm currently in my fresher year. I'm pursuing electrical and electronics engineering at National Institute of Technology, Karnataka, Surat. And the title of my paper is The Poetry of Spark. Why Dushyant Kumar for this title? वे कर रहे हैं इश्क पे संजीदा गुफ्तगू मैं क्या बताऊं मेरा ध्यान कहीं और है. This line speaks to us that while traditional ghazals and poems addressed longing for love and related sorrows, Dushyant accentuated revolution through his poesy. His work does not appeal to an audience that demands entertainment or recreation, but is rather as meant as a mirror to the society, the mirror that reflects the problems of a common man of the society. Someone who reads Dushyant's lines for the first time would not find an old melody played on a familiar string, but something that's quite on the contrary, something that puts you out of your comfort zone, something that provokes you to think, something that is unsettling, disturbing, and ultimately awakening, much like how a spark ignites its surroundings and creates a fire. A shade to represent, to illustrate this line would be, मेरे सीने में नहीं तो तेरे सीने में सही हो कहीं भी आग लेकिन आग जलनी चाहिए. Moreover, Dushyant's lines stand out as rebellious not only for the themes of his poesy but also for the style of writing that he chose. His writings do not follow traditional Hindi or Urdu but rather a beautiful blend of both of the languages. In the preface of his book Sai Mein Dhoop, he shares that some of his friends had concerns about the use of Urdu not being grammatically correct in the book, to which he simply replied that it is not a flaw, but is intended on purpose, as he would only write the language that he speaks. This instance highlights how orthodox writing styles do not bound Dushyant Kumar, that is his artistic freedom. Artistic freedom is the fundamental right of artists to imagine, create, and distribute diverse cultural expressions without government censorship, political interference, or pressure from non-state actors. Now, I had brought a lot of examples to talk in this paper, but due to time constraint, I can only talk about one. So, to justify my paper and the title that I chose, Dushyant writes, expressing the spark in his lines, एक चिंगारी कहीं से ढूंढ लाओ दोस्तों, इस दिए में तेल सी भीगी हुई बाती तो है. Through this share, Dushyant asks the fallen man to not give up, as his heart is not dry or short on fuel. All it needs is a moment of courage, a spark, and it will ignite. I believe that the fallen man does not have the need to look for the spark. He can just borrow it from Dushyant's works.
Very nice.
Moving on to the conclusion. All in all, after reading and learning a lot from Sai Mein Dhoop, I draw these conclusions that Dushyant's works A. aim and encourage people to look for the light, as it is sufficient to bring about the necessary and much awaited change in their lives. B. Ask the fallen man to get up and acknowledge his self-respect. C. Demand for a society where everyone is treated as a fellow equal, irrespective of their different identity traits. Just last line. And D. In the end, the demand for a society with fraternity, that is, people living with dignity, brotherhood, and cohesion as a nation. That was it for my paper. I apologize if there were any mistakes in it. Thank you.
Very nice, Divya, very nice. A new perspective, Hindi language can be written and can have different papers in English language.
अरे मिल के जाओ.
Very nice. I will call upon Mudita Mohan, next paper presenter.